Don't run, you don't need to. You are protected. A bit of altercation there. Yeah, let's stay together. Let's stay together. I'm a friend. They're recorded. Are you recording? Yeah. Roll the tape, roll the tape. You can see the journalists over here.
Good morning, viewers. We are currently monitoring situation with protesters at the June 12 protests today in Lagos and Abuja, cities of Nigeria. And currently, the information that is filtering into us here in our studios indicates that there is serious chaos, as security operatives have been seen firing shots and firing canisters of canisters into the protest grounds where they are trying to disperse protesters that are actually gathered at the MKO Abiola Park in Ojota, Lagos, Nigeria. Currently, we heard that some of the shots that were fired were actually live ammunition, and they tried to disperse the people because the people were insistent on carrying out the protest. Initially, we've seen videos of policemen trying to beckon on the protesters to not gather at the MKO Abiola Park in Ojota for the protest. They asked them to arrange themselves in smaller numbers so that they can carry out the protest. But it appeared that the pleas actually fell in deaf ears, and they went ahead to gather themselves at the MKO Abiola Park to go ahead with the protest. What are these people protesting about? June 12th is supposed to be Democracy Day in Nigeria, and as such, people should be given the opportunity to actually express their democratic right to protest, but the reverse seems to be the case. Sometime a couple of minutes ago, we were hearing information that the K2 Alakbere police station was actually under a severe attack. The DPO of K2 Alakbere police station was actually the one who sent the SOS message that the hoodlums were about to attack the police station, and quickly the command arranged for proper backup and security of the area. But the area commander who actually came out to speak, as in the video that I'm about to play to you, actually proved that there was no such that such information was actually not correct, because as at the time that he was there, which is just a few minutes ago, there was no such threat on the K2 Alakbere police station. Now, besides that, citizens are really angry at the way things are going in the country, and they seem to be a bit further. But before we go into that, I'd like you to listen to the area commander.
With enough policemen on ground, statement from headquarters, ops, RRS, task force, they are with me. There is no threat to get to police station. Where the DPO Alakbere got his information and started disturbing the command, I don't know. There is no threat. My location now is get to police station. I've just left the matter where I was directed to move and ensure there is no exposure of any property at that location. When he came up on here, and I had to relocate. Right now, I'm here. There's no problem here for now, sir. Thank you.
At least it is clear that it is the government and the police who are now dishing out the fake news that was talked about. For whatever reason, the SOS called by the Alakbere police station DPO has shown that it was actually a hoax. Now, let us shift or drift a bit from that part. Let us also look at another angle to this story. Now, as we speak, the police are busy dispersing peaceful protesters who are not pro-Buhari regime, who are actually protesting, giving their rights as citizens of this country, while the pro-Buhari group are actually being escorted and secured safely to do their rally and march at the Eagle Square in Abuja. While this is happening, a whole lot of people who are actually protesting against insecurity in Nigeria have been dispersed by the police and the Department of State Security, DSS. We do not seem to understand why everything that is anti-Buhari, whether it is technical, whether it is analogical and analytical or not, they just want to make sure that they kill the voice. Any voice that is actually not pro-Buhari should be killed. While if you're speaking for Buhari, everything is good and fine. Nobody can be said to be free of the insecurity situation that is actually going on in the country today. But we are surprised that at this minute, those who are marching for Buhari are actually having their field day at the Eagle Square, while those who are protesting over the insecurity and mismanagement of government in the system today are actually now being chased about. Watch this video clip on the screen and so that you can see, for example, for real, how the contrast between those marching for Buhari and those who are against Buhari, how the police are actually chasing citizens who are protesting over the lawlessness and insecurity in the country, are being chased about like criminals, while those who are not protesting rather but doing a solidarity march for Buhari are allowed to go about their businesses at the Eagle Square with full security protection.
So now on the road, you can hardly find anybody. Everybody's leaving the road. There's more police presence on ground now. We've had to put on our ID cards so that we can be differentiated from the protesters. But that is currently the situation on ground right now.
All right, Ben, if you can hear us, we saw a banner at the beginning. We saw a banner at the front. Please, Ben, get to somewhere a bit safer.
Can you get to a safe location?
Please, if we don't have to see you, that's fine. We can see the visuals. But we saw a banner at the front of the group that was
now
on
the police
road.
is going after the protesters, if you can hear me. They are being chased. Thomas, take the shot, please. Protesters are being chased down by police. If you can see that, the police are actually shooting guns. They are shooting guns.
Okay, Ben, we
not
really
just
want
tear
to
gas now, they're actually shooting. Yeah, we cannot tell if these are rubber bullets or these are live rounds. But you can see the police now trying to apprehend some protesters. Yeah, and that's it. One protester has been apprehended right there. He's been taken away. Our camera has been blocked and we've been told to stop recording these shots. We have to move out of sight now.
Please move.
But we're still recording. Thomas, keep rolling.
To a safe distance.
Keep rolling. All right, more vehicles are coming. Step out of the way.
All right, we're asking you to keep rolling, but please do it safely, Ben. Move over, move away. If you can't keep rolling, but please do it safely.
Have run into the communities so that they can run away. Now, the young man that's been taken away is the one who spoke to us in the morning. He's the one in black. Thomas, that young man who's been taken away presently is the first guy who spoke to us this morning, and the police have picked him up.
And Bernard, when you spoke
this
with
is
him,
another one as well. So
you spoke
now
with
we
him
have been asked to
earlier.
identify ourselves with our ID cards so that they can differentiate between journalists and protesters. That's what's happening on ground right now. More shots are being fired.
The police is now seen and perceived by the public or members of the public as a tool in the hands of the government that they use to actually oppress them. And that is the reason why, regardless of how you say it and regardless of how they choose not to say it, the police is seen as an enemy to the public, because in the photograph you have seen here, you can see police firing canisters directly at harmless protesters. Guys, if this is the first time you're watching our video, I'd like you to click on the subscribe button and then also click on the bell notification sign beside the subscribe button, so that when we bring new videos to your way, you will always be the first to get notification. Thank you to our returning subscribers, and thank you for liking, for sharing, and for commenting on these videos. From here, it's over and out.